Kids Radio Show. Tune in to Kids Radio. It's never too late, we're always ready for a show. Tune in to Kids Radio. The songs that you hear will help your music sense to grow. Tune in to Kids Radio and start your hands to clapping or tap your little toe. Tune in to Kids Radio and listen, we're ready to go.
Welcome to the KIDS Kids Radio Show. Today I'm proud to be spotlighting a company that is near and dear to my heart. None other than Good Apple Incorporated. All of the tunes I'll be spinning will be from their record albums. So everyone get set to listen and I'll get things rolling with a song that asks you a musical question. It's from the album Nature's Way and it's called Do You Love?
Horses, frisky chipmunks, tiny turtles, so do I.
Do you love weeping willows, puffs of white clouds, rolling rivers, so do I. Do you love
silver moonlight, playful bear cubs, gentle breezes, so do I. Sunsets, Rocky Mountains, so do I.
Do you love little kittens, banded raccoons, sleepy possums, so do I. Do you love
summer evenings, sandy beaches, cuddle puppies, so do I.
Hello again. Don't we have great commercials on this show? From the album The Colors of My Rainbow, here's a song called Blue is Glad.
Did you ever hear of Blue, Blue Monday? Did a friend ever say that she was blue? When they're down and out, people sometimes pout and say they're sad and feeling kind of blue. I wonder why they say that blue is sad. Blue to me is a color that is glad, glad, glad. Blue to me is a color just me and you. Sit in the sun, sing a song or two. A picnic is the color of blue. Bright blue eyes of a baby, brand new, a brand new baby at your house. The color of his eyes when he's brand new, smiling smiles that brand new babies do. I wonder why they say that blue is sad. Blue to me's a color that is glad, glad, glad. Blue to me's a color that is glad. Coming home from school in the kitchen just for you. Muffins from the oven with berries so blue. Blueberry pies to light up your eyes. Pies are the color of blue. If you decide it's time to go a-fishing, get up and get along and stop your wishing. Find a lake so blue, fishing till you're through. Fishing is the color of blue. I wonder why they say that blue is sad. Blue to me's a color that is glad, glad, glad. Blue to me's a color that is glad. I wonder why they say that blue is sad. Blue to me's a color that is glad, glad, glad. Blue to me's a color that is glad.
That last song certainly talked about a lot of things that were blue. I wonder if it attracted the attention of someone I know who's blue all over.
Hello, Miss Carolyn. That was a great record you just finished playing. It really got into my favorite color of blue.
Oh, no, he did hear it. It's the giant blueberry again. Well, now that you're here, how have you been doing?
Oh, well, things have been very juicy for me, Miss Carolyn. No, sirree. You won't catch me just hanging around and dying on the vine. I just stay on the roll looking for some news.
I suppose you're still interviewing kids and reporting on what they think, just like a regular Walter Cronkite.
Well, not quite. Walter Cronkite had one problem. He wasn't blue enough, you know. He lacked color in his reporting. No, when I do a news report, I like to deal with tasty subjects.
Tasty subjects, huh? So you've been talking with some more children at the elementary schools?
Oh, for sure, Miss Carolyn. Kids are great to talk with because they tell you what they really think about a subject. I like that sort of true blue honesty.
Well, if it makes you happy, I guess that's what you should be doing.
Funny you should mention happiness, Miss Carolyn, because that's the subject for this week.
Subject? Subject for what?
The subject for... the Giant Blueberry Report. This week, your roving giant blueberry traveled to Sangre Ridge Elementary School, and I asked some kids what they thought happiness was, and this is what they said.
I think happiness is being loved by my parents, and I think happiness is being riding my horse, and I think happiness is reading a book. That's what I think happiness is.
Happiness is being with friends.
Friendship is what happiness is to me.
Happiness is having friends who care and that you can depend on. Happiness is having a good family and good friends. Well, I think happiness is being able to not have too many bothers and living a nice life and everything, and not having to do too many things that you don't want to.
I think happiness is people being nice to you and having nice friends. And when people are they're really, really nice, and they help you, and they care for you, and they just like you. And so I think happiness is when you're glad, and it's when, well, just like when you're not sad and you're not in between.
Happiness is living in a free country and having a family.
And that's the way it is! Saturday, March 27th!
Well, that was a lot of different things that cause happiness. Now, let's listen to a song by Joe Wayman from Anything Can Happen. It's called Where Is Happiness?
A ladybug and a butterfly sat down upon a stem, said one to the other, "Listen, brother, on what does happiness depend?" They both agreed the very best life was to fly on a pair of wings. Flight, they say, is the only way to know what happiness brings. At the very same time, a mole and a mouse sat down upon the ground, said one to the other, "Listen, brother, where is happiness found?" They both agree the very best life is to run upon the earth. To run, they say, is the only way to know what life is worth. At the very same time, a crab and a clam were digging in the sand, said one to the other, "Listen, brother, is happiness close at hand?" They both agreed the very best life was digging by the sea. To dig, they say, is the only way for happiness for you and me. At the very same time, a boy and a girl sat down upon a chair, said one to the other, "Listen, brother, is happiness anywhere?" They both agree the very best life is waiting to be found. Anywhere there's joy to share, wherever love is found.
Let me ask you a question. What would you do if one morning you woke up and your belly button was gone? Why don't you just roll that thought around in your brain while we all listen to this little song by Don Mitchell and Joe Wayman from the album The Ballad of Lucy Lum. It's entitled Belly Button Blues.
Button, button, who's got the button? My belly button's gone, you know. I have a question just for you. Where'd my belly button go? I got up this morning and went to wash my face. Suddenly I noticed a kind of empty place. Seemed a little strange to me to be so rearranged, but my belly button's gone. Now I sing this sad, sad song. Last time I ate celery wasn't all my fault. When I looked, my belly button filled up full of salt. My belly button was in front, so I could always know when I put my blue jeans on which way they should go. Button, button, who's got the button? My belly button's gone, you know. I have a question just for you. Where'd my belly button go? When you pushed my belly button, it always made me laugh. I laughed so hard I like to die. I laughed so hard I cried. Without a belly button, how can I get along? Now I can't push it when I'm sad to turn the laughter on. Mothers always want to know, did you wash it behind the ears? Check your hands and check your feet to see if dirt appears. And now my button's disappeared, gone without a hint. Where will I keep all my precious belly button lint? Button, button, who's got the button? My belly button's gone, you know. I have a question just for you. Where'd my belly button go? Oh, so strange it disappeared. It simply isn't there. I'm really sad, I'm so upset, but no one seems to care. So everyone, please take a look. Will you check and see? If you have an extra belly button, you can lend to me. If you have an extra belly button, you can lend to me.
If you would like to capture some of this great music for your very own, pay close attention and get a pencil and paper. Write for a free catalog to Good Apple Incorporated, Box 299, Carthage, Illinois, 62321. That's Good Apple Incorporated, Box 299, Carthage, Illinois, 62321. Don't delay, write today. I'll be right back after this. Here's a little song about the little spaces of silence in music. Those are the rests, the music teacher's favorite part. No, just kidding. Well, why don't you get up and move around to this one, but when the music stops, you have to stop too. This song is from my album, Music is for Everyone, which is a Good Apple album, and the name of the song is Rests.
Don't you sing, not a word, not a single word, when the music says rest. Don't you sing, not a word, not a single word, when the music says rest. For rests are times of silence, we know this is true, and music has to have its rest, just like me or you. Don't you hum, not a single hum, when the music says rest. Don't you hum, not a single hum, when the music says rest. For rests are times of silence, we know this is true, and music has to have its rest, just like me or you. Shh. Don't you clap, not a single clap, when the music says rest. Don't you clap, not a single clap, when the music says rest. For rests are times of silence, we know this is true, and music has to have its rest, just like me or you. There are different kinds of rests, whole, half, eighth, and quarter. Some can last a long, long time, other rests are shorter. Don't you play, not a sound, not a single sound, when the music says rest. Don't you play, not a sound, not a single sound, when the music says rest. For rests are times of silence, we know this is true, and music has to have its rest, just like me or you. Yes, rests are times of silence, we know this is true, and music has to have its rest, just like me or you. I say just like me, or you.
And that was a song all about rests in music.
That's something I would like very much. A good long rest.
Who are you?
My name is Mr. John Phillips Snoozer, and I'm the teacher or conductor for a school band in this area.
Uh-huh. Well, how nice of you to come on to the KIDS Kids radio show, Mr. Snoozer.
Well, actually, I was looking around for somewhere to go for a little peace and quiet.
Oh, I bet you have a very fun job getting to teach all those children how to play their instruments in the school band.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I enjoy my work immensely. It's just that sometimes it all gets to be too much. I mean, sometimes I feel like throwing my conducting baton through the window of the band room.
Why is that, Mr. Snoozer?
Well, take yesterday for an example. I walked in front of my class and explained very carefully to them how we were going to learn a new marching song, a very lovely piece. I even played it for them first on the record player so that they could hear how another school band had recorded it. But then, would they try to do it right? No. They had to doodle around with their instruments like a bunch of barbarians. It was horrible.
Oh, now surely it wasn't that bad.
Oh, no. First, Johnny Lipsplit stuck his cheese sandwich down little Linda Loudsound's tuba. Have you ever tried to remove a stuck and melted cheese sandwich from the inside of a tuba, Miss Carolyn?
Well, I can't say that I have.
No, I thought not. Then my entire clarinet section began screaming and yelling because the cornet and bugle section had booby-trapped all the reeds on the clarinets with pepper sauce. Have you ever seen a clarinet player try to play with burning lips?
No.
No, I thought not. And then I discovered that the flute section had put chewing gum in Billy Clash's cymbals. What a mess! and I caught Jimmy Rasner, one of our saxophones, loosening the bolts on our bass drum so that it sounded like wet paper when you hit it. A bass drum's supposed to go boom, boom, not slosh, slosh.
But besides all that, don't you ever enjoy your work?
Oh, there's times when they shock me and the music all comes together perfectly and the sound nearly lifts me up into the clouds with delight. And all their faces light up with amazement at the power of their own music making. Yes, then it's all worthwhile. Yes, Miss Carolyn, you're right. It is a good job, a wonderful occupation. But if I ever catch them doing such sabotage to music again,
Wait a minute. Calm down, Mr. Snoozer. I think we better hear a little song right quick. Here's a song from the Music Train album by Don Mitchell, and it should be very appropriate for a band director because it's called The Grade School Band. Do you know what graffiti is? No, it's not a giraffe's cousin. Listen to this next song called Graffiti, and you'll find out.
Hey, Joe, over here. Here's some graffiti.
Hey, looky here. There's some more over here.
Here's some on the
Why,
sidewalk.
look, it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Have you ever seen graffiti on the walls, on the boardwalk siding, on the bathroom stalls? Really kind of funny, all the things that's said. Let me tell you people about graffiti I read. Graffiti on a barn at the fair. A rabbit raising doors is an ingrown hair. Written on the playground just last week. Boil your mice before they squeak. I saw it on the boardwalk near the bank. Drive defensively, buy tank. Written on a fence I saw these words. Digging for worms is for the birds. Have you ever seen graffiti on the walls, on the boardwalk siding, on the bathroom stalls? Really kind of funny, all the things that's said. Let me tell you people about some more I've read.
Horses play, people's shoes. A sickly chimney's got the flu. Written on a sidewalk clear across town. A tired kangaroo is out of bounds.
Graffiti, graffiti, written on a tree. A talking dog is smarter than a spelling bee. Graffiti, graffiti, everywhere I see. Help, the paranoids are after me. Have you ever seen graffiti on the walls, on the boardwalk siding, on the bathroom stalls? Really kind of funny, all the things that's said. Let me tell you people about some more I've read. Written on a bench where the green grass grows, an ear-side snake fell in love with a hose. Carved on a tree, a tisket, a tasket, Smokey the bear steals picnic basket. If you want to giggle, just a laugh or two, read some graffiti or write a line or two. Check the billboard siding and the restroom walls, and don't forget phone booths and shower stalls. Hey, here's some over here. It says,
looky here, there's some
wheat
more
germ
over
is
here.
not contagious.
Oh, look, it's everywhere.
Hey,
it's
Joe,
everywhere.
who's Kilroy?
I bet you'd like to know after that last song how to take some of these records home with you. Well, here's the address to write to for a free catalog. Good Apple Incorporated, Box 299, Carthage, Illinois, 62321. That's Good Apple Incorporated, Box 299, Carthage, Illinois, 62321. Write for your free catalog and take a big bite out of the good apple. It'll do wonders for your ears.
KIDS, tune in to Kids Radio. Tune in to Kids Radio. Tune in to Kids Radio. Tune in to Kids Radio.
Thanks for tuning in to KIDS Kids Radio Show. Hope you'll be here next week. I will. Till then, bye.